Hey everybody, it's Steve back in Surviving Mars Relaunched, and somehow I have some homelessness going on in my colonies right now, mainly in this dome, dome number 1. Let's go ahead and actually turn dome 3 on. I'm immediately running into a power deficit, but I think it's partially from the power surge event that we had in the last video. Let's go ahead and start turning some stuff on over here. We got a diner, we got an infirmary, we got a grocer. We also have the Ministry of IA. Forgot what this one does. Permits and efficiency. Okay, that's easy enough. And we also have a rocket ready to go. All this is going to need maintenance. That's totally fine. Do also want to get some other structures in hydroponic farms. So a lot of you have been mentioning that the Ganymede rice that I mentioned earlier this week is actually grown here, which that works for me. So I'll go ahead and I'll build 3 of these and also a farm, because I do want to have that, because I believe there's a technology that says, oh, if you have a farm, you have better, or increases morale in domes. I knew those guys were going to pop up as soon as I started working on this. Okay, hydroponic farm. I actually want to build like a triangle of them, but also in a spot where I can expand to another dome. So if I expand this way, which might be the way to go, kind of expand out maybe here or down here. So I'll kind of set it up like that. And I'm absolutely going to need to build an arcology in this dome. Also need to get a school spire in this dome. I want to get a school spire and an arcology here. For the main reason of, I want to start educating kids in this dome, but also getting it so that we get more genius colonists with the proper upgrades for it. Legislation. Let's see. Factions. How did you get 3 more seats? Actually kind of like the happy childhood policy. I mean, this one's good, but I mean, I do kind of... Wow, seriously? Negotiate. Ministry of Economy and Industry in Dome 3. Wow. Yeah, I can't even get that one to go. Effective governing. Medium attainment systems will be more effective in changing the faction to support colonists. Track speeds. State-specified needs. Mars appreciation. I don't know why this one isn't getting... Well, that one's just like, everyone's kind of bad, blah, blah, blah on it. Okay, they want a workshop in Dome 3, but it's also FML, and I really don't want to make them happy at all. I kind of want them to suffer and keep suffering. Was recommended. Let's see. All right, everything is powered up again from the event, but no, wait, no, never mind, still over here. I've got plenty of power, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about that. What I want to do is get more machine parts brought up. I need 100, and let's just call it 200. I need 200 machine parts, so let's pivot on the research and do this. Actually, no, wait. You're 18,000 right now. I'm going to do that twice. I'm not going to outsource, because I actually want to make sure that's going. Right, you're going to be operating, you can do quinoa into cover crops, and you are just going to do, okay, the Ganymede rice. Oh my god, this is how long it's been since I've used a hydroponic farm. I didn't recognize any of this stuff. Okay, so this is 6 food per day. This is 15 food every 4 days, so average of about 4. 2.5 per day. Again, 6 is the number to beat here. 3 per day, 2.5 per day. Let's call that 3 per day for veg. Algae reduces oxygen consumption. Ooh. Kelp is 3.2. Yeah, so Ganymede rice is like the best you can do here. So I'm just going to have all of those going. And you only need to do 1 shift on that, so that's fine. All right, and we're getting the arcology built. That's good, because I'm trying to get some residences available. Superior education, I'm going to go ahead and activate that. And I want to make sure it's the same text over here. Nerd, enthusiast, religious. Nerd. Enthusiast, religious. I'm also going to close this school down. I'm going to demo it, because I actually want the kids going over to this dome. Superior education, little chance to create a genius, which geniuses give me an extra 150 research. Kind of good. Right, a little bit of extra cash coming my way. I think I actually got through both of them. No, just one of them. Go to my cargo rocket tab. Let's bring up... I'm going to bring up some of those first. And the rest is going to be taken up by that. Ooh, that's expensivo. Maybe just bring up a billion. Maybe bring up like that much worth. As much as I love the idea of bringing up that many machine parts, I always for some reason just always want to have that floor of what's the floor I want to have here? I want to have the floor of just over $1 billion because I don't want to run into that problem. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I don't probably need to build any more bio-robots right now because I've actually got a decent amount of workers. I still have 27 quote-unquote vacant work slots, but that's also because the TV studio workshop is the low-priority building. We'll go ahead and close that overnight shift on that. We're working there pretty good. I like this quite a bit. We're making 32 machine parts locally per day. So, theoretically, I'm not going to need to have a ton of this. Grab all this. I don't even know where you are. Yeah, we lost one of our rovers in the last video. I forgot about that. And no, rephrase. I wanted to forget about that. Obviously couldn't forget about it because it was just one of those catastrophic things that always happens when I play this game. Take that. I think it'll, yeah, it's actually going to take it back up towards the domes. Go ahead and move you up here. So, yeah, and shuttles are struggling right now. And we do need to get some more dumping sites out. Also, I just like the idea of kind of stacking them over here until necessary. We actually are producing rare metals now. Hot diggity damn. Let's turn that building on, actually. I probably need to make sure these folks are okay. No dining, no shopping. Well, that's actually both of these guys, so we're okay there. Vacant work slots 2. Okay, you're ready to go back. Let's go ahead and send you. And let's get the mole hole mine built. Let's finish this bad boy off. So, we need 160... Well, a lot. Damn, they're being delivered fast. 150. We've got 150. We should be okay. Water, though. What are we doing? Moisture vaporator, don't have that research. That's down here on the biotech, and we're just gonna be a long way to get to that one. Prefab, refab is right there. Gonna get interplanetary astronomy done up. I don't think I need microfusion right now, so I'm actually gonna deprioritize that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left down here. It's mainly just to push through those, and if I get any... No, wait a minute, hang on. I need cash. So let's actually do a Martian copyright. So that'll take 3 days to finish. That'll give me $2 billion, essentially enough to bring up everything I need to build yet another wonder. And I'm going to try to get the space elevator done too. I think the space elevator needs to be next. Because we'll get this guy built up. And then I can turn around and do the elevator. And the space elevator will let me bring in all the materials I need and export the materials I need. So that I can... What is that? Oh. I don't know. I mean, I kind of like research. I really like that one more than anything. Fungal farming, terraforming goals... Forestation effort. I'm trying to see what doesn't have a lot of cost. Let's do water infrastructure.
Vote passed.
Alright. So we gotta build a law office here now. Law office in Dome 4. Let's do that. Why did I don't... I don't want to build it in Dome 4. Crap. Okay, they're gonna get mad with me. They're absolutely happy to get mad with me on that. Okay, cool. I just got a moisture vaporator. Neat. We're 100 machine parts off, but we're producing enough to make it happen. I do need machine or moisture vaporators. That kind of works in my favor. Cannot build over that terrain. How about on this side of the terrain? Jerks. All right, we'll get that built up. We are running a deficit on water. Quite a bit of a deficit, actually, but I do think it's also partially to these dudes. Okay, you're growing quinoa. I've got plenty of food. I'm actually sitting on 1,000 food at the moment, which tells me I could do a trade. Food for... I mean, if only somebody would trade me, like, I'd take 10 machine parts for 50 food right now. But nobody's going to nibble on this, because look at that. It was at 1,000 when I started talking about it, and now it's over 1,200. Let's offer food for metals, maybe? Let's try that. Have a little bit of water in the meantime. Nobody wants to trade that. Screw you then. All right, fine. Jerks. We'll get this built up, and then the space elevator, we could do something over here for it, or I could kind of do something down in this area and kind of make this. I was talking about over here or over here being the space elevator location. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. There's a research I need to grab first. It is this one. Signal boosters. Increases the service range of drone hubs and drone hub extenders by 15 hexes. Here's why it's actually a really good technology to pick up right now. My 3 drone hubs over here, 1, 2, and the elevator. This is the only spot where they currently overlap, is essentially where I have this depot. Once the upgrade comes in, we're going to see it all shoot out a little bit, and we're going to have even more coverage, which is kind of cool and kind of worthwhile. I have a dust storm actually coming in too. That's a problem. All right, Mole Mine is being built. Pause. I'm going to get a bunch of research here in a second. Do I want to put it towards signal boosters or something like triple electric scrubbing, which is almost going to finish it, if I'm not mistaken? So we go milestones. Build a wonder. 5,000 research. Going to be halfway there just by building this structure, and I'm actually going to need it, 2 of them at least, to get this thing up and running. So let's actually do that first. We're going to need some fireworks also. Show me fireworks.
Milestone completed.
Oh, there it is. Yay. I guess I was too low to see the fireworks. That was unfortunate. Oh, bummer. Okay. But now I'm 79% of the way through triple electric scrubbing, and I'm going to get this technology unlocked very quickly. So I'm actually going to stick with the scrubbers for the moment, then turn around and bring up a bunch of cash. Any anomalies I can go check right now? Do I have the materials for that? I have the materials for that. So how about I do launch SETI satellite? I feel bad. I'm going to just blow past that thing. So scrubbers are going to be really helpful, and I'll lay down some scrubbers here in a second, because it's going to eliminate most of my maintenance costs. Because this guy, essentially just need something that's 1 hex big, like that, and I can expand it out as much as I need to cover this and make sure we never need to maintenance this thing again. Or this thing. Or this thing. Or all of these things. Very important to get some of these guys up. So we'll do 2 there. I don't know where I want to put that yet, because I did want to build that line of shuttle hubs, but this is kind of in the way, so we'll come back there in a minute. Definitely want to put a couple down here. Let's see what the radius is on them before I start slapping stuff down. It's also going to cost a lot of electronics, which I don't have because I'm using those guys. We're active over here. So we are producing electronics. That's helpful. Over here, we're getting some education going. We got this going. Just trying to see if I can get something that produces water. I guess not. Oh well. So food-wise, we're at essentially 11 food from one hydroponic farm, and that's like fully staffed. And this guy is going to be giving us 22 per day. So theoretically, you could get away with doing triple farms. Hang on. Okay. We could do like triple hydroponic farms and then just a regular farm. Or actually, it would produce more than a regular farm, but we could also do seeds and whatnots. Open floor. No. No. That's actually pretty good for us. So double shifts is awesome, but triple shifts is also really good because the triple shifts actually works best with this. My Hawking suit now produces more. It's a little unfortunate that this building is malfunctioning, which I don't like. Let's see other ministries I can slap down. Increases export costs and boosts heavy mining laws. The law office does sound pretty good. I'm actually going to put that right there, next to the ministry structure. Hopefully I can tear these things down and move them if need be. I'm also just going to change the design on that guy. I'm going to go to that one. I like that one a little more. Alright. Okay, you're up and running. And I'm just going to have you go to like that. I think 7 will be okay. Alright, Dust Storm is active. So we do have increased power generation. We do have quite a bit of water going out the door, but I'll go ahead and turn off my fuel refineries for this, just to save a little bit of water. And then once this guy gets his last electronic and a half, which I have 0 at the moment, because this guy's running that mission at the moment, should be okay. Close that pipe valve. Oh, got another leak. This is fine if this guy goes dry. The whole point is to make sure that the rest of it doesn't go dry by securing these things. Not getting superior pipes and cables kind of sucks. Alright, signal boost is almost done. So we'll show you now how this is going to work. Again, this is the only spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish hexes that are overlapping. Now let's see what happens once we... There you go. So from these 5 hexes, all the way out to this area is now triple worked. All 3 of them, or yeah, all 3 drone hubs now work this whole section. So it's really good to get that. And I think the space elevator could end up going right here, right smack dab in the middle of them, just so it has the support from all the drone hubs. Yeah, I like it. Let's do it. Wonder. Space elevator. Oh, and note, space elevator does not cost all the materials we thought it would. Now it's only going to cost just 200 concrete. I have that. 71 metals, have that. 102 polymers, almost have that. And 102 machine parts. I have half of that. So, we're going to come out, and I'm going to do it like this. Oh, yeah, and also, just hold down control. You can figure out exactly where you have to go with this. Kind of like that. It's right in the middle of everything. And there's no, we do have a couple of MDSs around it, but I'm absolutely going to secure it. I'm going to load it up with stuff. I like doing shuttle hubs, setting up an array of shuttle hubs around it, which is kind of cool. But again, 2 of the 3 drone hubs can reach this guy, so I don't have to worry too much about all this stuff going over there. Waste rock is full. Big problem. Because I don't have that technology unlocked yet. I pushed it off for some dumb reason. Probably because I was stupid. You heard it. Alright, but I'm going to put 4 there for right now. We'll definitely be utilizing that stuff here in a minute. Alright, 26 to 70 here. How's my education doing? Yeah, 1200. And the laws upkeep is just this now. So preparing laws. There's a problem that. You have rare metals. Do we need to open up another shift for you? I think we do. Let's turn off your studio workshop. Alright, Martian copyrights is being done up, and then I got to find something else to research, so we should probably work on that. Waste rock liquefaction. Let's totally do that. Let's get that one done. Then, a little bit of water. Fuel extractors isn't the worst upgrade to go for. I do like the idea of getting the sanatorium, but I also like that idea of pushing this down a little further. We're going to need a carbonate processor. We're going to need a mag fuel generator. Those are two really, really expensive. Let's not do those yet. Let's push that down just because I want to get closer to the bottom of all these. And I'm not going to research those beakers that are on the map because I really don't want to. What do we have downstairs? Okay. Where are you, buddy? You're just hanging out? Okay, cool. Eventually I'll do something in the underground. It's probably going to be very, very late game in the series, but, you know. Alright, dust storm is over. That's good. I'll go ahead and I'll run a... Just run a cable over to this. And what I have to do also is get some scrubbers set up first, and I'll explain why in a sec. I mean, do I want to get more of that?
Vote passed.
No.
New faction
Not, great. Okay, Ministry of Culture. Well, you know which one's going to be our business dome. Getting lots of business done. All right, almost out of polymer. Actually, I'm out of polymers. So let's go ahead and do my resupply. Let's do that at this time. Okay, so we're going to bring that up. It's going to cost me about $1 billion. That's okay. Because this guy never got built. Because we're short in electronics. So, yeah, this is a reason you really want to be able to have both of them built up. Did the other guy get built? Yeah, he did. Okay. So I'm actually going to max power him. Just give me an idea of how I can... All of this is going to need less maintenance now. But if I can't get another one in its spot next to it, he's also going to need more maintenance. So he's going to go there. Got my Martian copyright, so I got a little bit of extra cash now. And this is most likely the opportunity where I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, wait, I don't have outsourcing available. Never mind. Right. We're going here. Don't need that right now. Rocket on site. Let's go ahead and unload you right now. Hopefully that's the last unload I really have to do. Yeah, we're running into problems on all fronts at the moment. Where are you? You're right over here? Cool. Unload everything, please. Also have a metals extractor over here. Let's turn that on too. Get that built up because I'm eating through everything at the moment. What are we doing over here? Not a lot of people moved up here. I'm a little bummed about that, but I probably also need to just increase production of children down here. That might solve problems too. So let's see. Comfort is 71. Interesting. Let's go ahead and open up a third slot on that just to keep the birth number down. It's very odd. I've had 60 kids born in that first dome, by the way. I've had 102 in the second dome, but 0 down here so far. That throws me off a little bit. I'm short by 16 machine parts and a crap load of concrete. Why is my crap load of concrete not being delivered over here? Huh. Very odd. Alright, now these two guys are scrubbing each other. Hopefully these guys will never need maintenance again, and this will never need maintenance either. Really important, really cool to do that. Alright. Now for the other shuttle hubs. If I max you out, you would reach to there. Okay. Trying to figure out how I can build this up and not really overdo it. There's a way to get it done. I'm just trying to figure it out right now. Yeah, you've malfunctioned due to lack of machine parts. The shuttles are keeping busy. Let's actually send you back to Earth right away. They just need a workshop? The problem is it's FML. I don't want to make FML happy. I want FML to go away. Weird, it won't let me click on that. The game will not let me click on that building. Huh. I know that's an issue in the game, is that like it's not letting me select certain things. But that's definitely a problem. Alright, another supply pod, more moist vaporators on site. That's good. Nice, so using me 2 now I have. Put it there. Still running a slight deficit on water and on power, but that could easily be resolved by fixing this guy. That's it. Just fixing him solves the problems. Let's see how we doing over here. Still producing 20 machine parts per day. We're just consuming them much faster than we need to. I know I mentioned earlier this week, I was talking, oh yeah, let's put a polymer factory up here, and then I immediately went away from it. I do need to put a polymer factory down, but I do think... Let's do this up here, actually. Let's put that polymer factory up here. Let's stay on topic and stay on target, and just put it right down there.
Assembly session open.
What do we got? Factions, open floor. Ooh. What's the current? Oh, research assistants? Tipping. Cool. Ooh. So post-independent Earth relations. I haven't done anything with this yet. I hadn't really been looking at it. So when we declare independence from Earth, the negatives of declaring independence are less severe, rewards are higher or more severe, and give even higher awards. We're not independent yet, but I totally like doing that idea. And then, because I know we're going to have to, like, help them get their new colony up and running. Fine. What are we doing down here? Oops. Let's go ahead and open you up, amplify you. Alright, we got everything but the concrete. We just need the last little bit of concrete, and then we'll actually get this guy finished up to wrap up the video. And I am, of course, going to put in the whatchamacallits in. The shuttle hubs and the scrubbers and all that stuff. Here we go. Space elevator, go!
Action promise kept.
Okay, so that's the ministry one down here. Personal space. Oh no, not this one, not this one, not this one. Crap, this one's actually really, really bad for us. Let's deal with it. Damn it. A colonist just snapped. They demand more personal space to barricade inside their house till their demands are met. So we can have residents grant more comfort but less living space, or all colonists lose comfort. I really wish there was an autosave close by, because this could break the game, and not in a good way. We're going to do this one. All residences grant more comfort but less living space. I have 171 available living spaces right now. Let's see what happens.
Special project completed.
Alright. Went down to 167. They lost 1 space? Is that what I'm reading right? Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of... Built the space elevator. I got the Beanstalk achievement for that. Alright, immediately turn off exports. I don't want to do any exports right this second, but I'm totally going to be doing it later anyway. Ooh, wait a minute. Speaking of exports. Laws. Nope, I already have that. Never mind. Alright, now I need to protect this guy. And so there's kind of like, there's 2 hexes right here on each of them. So I'm going to do here. here, and here. And put those guys down. Bring that rocket back, put them right there. And now we no longer need to do shuttles back from Earth. I'm going to put MDS right there, for obvious reasons. Even though I have one here, I want to make sure I have extra protection around this thing. And then, what one hex structure, outside structure, can I put in here? Whoops. I'm definitely not going to be putting in solar panels. You could totally do that, by the way. Let's get 3 shuttle hubs. Oh, actually, I could do something like that. You're facing that way. Wait, how did I mess that up? I have to wrap up here very soon. Oh, it's because these are in the wrong spot. Derpo. He's facing that way, he's facing that way. He's facing that way. Okay. I just kind of wanted to have them all like kind of like face away from each other in a bit of a circle. But now, these guys are all going to scrub each other, and the space elevator, God willing, is never going to need maintenance either. The big point of just building a couple of scrubbers around both these guys is to eliminate the need for maintenance. Let's do a space elevator resupply, though. Okay, that's fine. But also, note, I can bring down on the space elevator a crap load of polymers, which I'm going to do right now to kind of fund all my other projects. And let's go ahead and order up some of this stuff, too. And also, it's a little bit cheaper to bring stuff in from Earth. So 1.9 million to bring down 100 of each. Order it! Hey, look, problem solved. And then these guys can get a little bit of extra fuel. Conservation landscaping is almost done. There's that seed veg mission I need to do. There's the polar ice caps. Totally need to get that one. But I want to get compact hangars. I want to get this done next. Then this one. Then this one. Kind of want to go for that one, I really do. But, capture ice asteroids. We're going to need that one relatively soon, too. Got a lot done this video. I'm actually quite happy with how this came out. Space Elevator is going to do a little boop here in a second and bring down, there it is, going to bring down all the materials we need, and now it's going to be up to all of the drones around here to keep it all moving. Let's,
Not enough fuel for shuttles.
That's fine. We'll add some extra drones at all of these sites, probably build some more drones, and in the next video, we'll just keep building up the colony. Drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.